Hey, good morning, guys. It's been a long time. I think you noticed that I put down a lot of my vids, and I apologize for that. But I'm back today, and I want to talk about something that's going to be a little different. I want to apologize because up until now we've been talking a lot about Hoover, and we've been talking about covert narcissism. We've been talking about the identifications of the signs, the red flags, and all those are important. Absolutely, and it helps with the cognitive dissonance. But if we want to get past that point, and make this whole experience one where it's not going to be about just getting through it, because we could do that, and I totally get that. I remember just waking up in the morning just to see the sun go down, just so that pain would end, right? Especially in the first 3 months of recovery when we got that depression and anger thing going, right? And the shock and the cognitive distance and what did I do wrong? I was supposed to fix this, In that stage, it's hard to think about, what's going to happen at the end of it. And when we're at that point, this may resonate a little bit, but as we recover, and we start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and we're like, okay, well, I'm going to get to the end of this tunnel, man. What's at it? What's at the end? Especially if our discard, the final permanent discard, dealt with divorce, or there were children involved, or physical abuse, police, whatever the discard was, it wasn't a pleasant one. And as we're going through this, we may be wondering, well, why did I even go through all this? Why me? Why would why would a God who loves me, who's all good, why would he allow something like this to happen in my life? And some of us may have wrestled with him. Some of us may have, why are you doing this to me? Why? And the fact of the matter is, well, it's actually twofold. One, because he has something much better waiting for you. But you had to go through this experience to get there. Okay? And number two, what it is we're waiting for is perfect. Okay? That person that we hoped the narcissist was, the person we made excuses for, because in the love bombing stage, what the future faking, it seemed as if, okay, well, this person is that soulmate, this perfect person of mine, but we all know that was the mask, right? And what's good about the mask is that, yes, that is the person that's waiting for you. That person actually does exist, and it was created for you, and it's waiting on your path. Wow. You kidding me? No, it's actually very true. And depending on where we're at, if we're not at that point where that's what we want, and that comes much later on, right? We might not appreciate it, but no matter where we are in the state of recovery, it's good to remember that, that's what's waiting for us at the end of all of this. We can just do this whole thing just to get rid of that pain, to get through this and go on with our everyday lives. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I get that, But if this is to be one that's supposed to be fruitful, right? Because we don't have to go through this kind of suffering, right? Just to go through it, especially when there's such a great reward at the end. And guys, if we can do this, and remember that God has a reward for you. Okay, He will not only restore everything you lost, He will actually double what you lost. Okay, and it'll be more than you've ever imagined. And you just have to get through the tunnel and go with them. Again, that's on you. But if you'd like to make this a fruitful experience, I definitely recommend it. It does involve a lot of forgiveness. it does involve understanding that, the narcissist, if you remember, we talked about it a while back, but to forgive the narcissist, to understand that they're just doing what they had to do, because that's who they are, right? And to understand that they're stuck in this cycle, and really there isn't ever going to be any change, right? Or any satisfaction or any goodness there. It's good to be able to recognize that and forgive it. And yes, we made our mistakes. We shouldn't have ignored those red flags and all that. But, once we let go of all that, we're able to go on to the next step, because it does involve letting go and letting God. Right? We've all heard that, right? Let go and let God. Because you can't, by holding on to it, you can't receive what's going to happen. And the greatness, the rewards that's going to happen, and that's waiting for you. So I know a lot of people are still stuck in the waiting for the Uber and wanting that to work, which I get. We've invested so much into it. But, and there were some people, and you might have been at that, my God, they just won't leave me alone, and this hoovering won't stop. How do I get it to end, right? And hopefully no contact, and that's been working for you. But I guess this will go more for the wanting it to work, right? And really, and I hate to say it, there's nothing really good that's going to come out of it. And I don't mean that for everybody. There's some people, I've known a lot of people that this type of a lifestyle or having a relationship with a narcissist does work. And it could be almost healthy in a sense. But, if that's not the case and you find yourself getting hurt more and more, it's best that we just let go. Really turn around, because there's so much coming. And I know I've never taken a spiritual stance with you before, so this might be a little weird, but just to let you know that it's been put on my heart that I did want to share that with you. And I hope it resonates with you in some way, because it's not a matter of what we do, okay? But God will pull you through this, and God will make sure you are rewarded for it. And I hope that in some way you're guided toward that way. It doesn't matter who or the name of your God. That doesn't nullify the promises, okay? So please try to keep your focus on that. And as always, I hope this helped. If it did, you can smash the like button. I'll leave a comment. I love the likes. You can, hey, where you been? Right? But I'd love to hear from you. And wherever you are in your healing, I really do hope that it's a good day. And I'm going to go enjoy the sunlight on the West Coast. And we'll see you next time, yeah? Okay, take care.